Hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we are going to be continuing on with our playthrough of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. So yeah, let's get right into it here. Start. Oh, that menu's so loud. Alright, load game, this one. Right, to start off I have to run around the ship and talk to everybody. So let's do that. Oh, is there an examine? There's an examine, alright. Got a few more examines. Heat load monitor. Anything in here? Oh, yep. Gunnery station, alright.
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I hold your boots out of the fire.
Sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they
She's
said?
the best.
Okay.
The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average.
I have to go.
Okay.
See ya.
Right, he just says, he just makes a one conversational comment on whatever mission you just got back from. That's right. Don't think there's anything in here. Don't think Presley has anything new to say.
Yes, Commander?
Nope.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I didn't miss any loot. Okay. Let's drop a save before we talk to Kaiden. Just in case.
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We'll get things done. I'd rather operate independently than have the brass on our backs anyway.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right
So
on the
many
termination
conversations.
zone, outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart.
Welcome back, A. Patrick.
Charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course, but I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
That's a little annoying. Literally every one of those 3 responses ends up as a romance response. That's super irritating. Give me a neutral option here. Like...
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright. Yo, Liara, what's up?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No. Are you
You look
okay?
much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
That's her job.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
You're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes
Except for the
called
chance at
pure
producing
blood.
super vampire
Though no Asari would ever
people.
be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Codex entries. Was there one other... Might have been one other conversation thing. Because the conversation menu in this
I get
game's
the
a little
feeling
weird.
you want to ask me something, Commander.
Right, yeah, it's that. Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Ah, additional codex. Alright. That means I should have conversation stuff. Just checking for codex stuff around. I think I already got these, though. Yeah, pretty sure I already got these. Yeah. I might have stuff to talk with people downstairs. Down the lift to the cargo hold and lower launch bay. Oh, an engine room. Oh, and I've got gear to deal with. Yeah, I should sort out everybody's gear while I'm here. Let's see. Equipment. I can wear medium, but I don't think there's any medium that's actually decent. I do have a good amount of credits, though. Let's see what Merchant Guy has.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I wish I had enough for these. Because every time you do a plot mission, it, like, refreshes these, if I remember right. Being able to buy more of these would be good. I mean, the best I can do is get the Scorpion 4 medium armor. Which isn't terrible. But I really want to be able to at least afford the pistol. I don't think even if I sold everything that I have, I'd have enough. Well, maybe. Huh. These tier 4s are worth a fair chunk of money. I guess I do have a lot of junk. Yeah, let's buy the medium armor for myself. That Ursa 4 medium Turian armor is also not terrible. But meh. I want to be able to buy these. Okay. Alright, equipment. Yep, okay. Yay, we're in medium armor. Alright, light armor. Liara. You use pistols, basically exclusively. Yeah. Accuracy rating doesn't really matter for the AI, because they can do whatever. That's junk. It's also junk. I just sell the Gemini 3. Where's my tier 2 stuff? Guess I gotta get rid of the Scorpion 4, because that's what I've got. Actually, kinetic buffer on her is not bad. Get her biotic powers back more quickly. Yeah, I'll worry about ammo later. Tally. Oh. Quarian armor that's worse. Great. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Nothing good there, nothing good there. Use what? Pistols and snipers? Yeah. Wow, I'd actually say Stinger 2 is almost better than the Edge 3. Almost. Oh no, wait, no, she's not sniper, she's shotguns. That's right. She's shotguns and pistols. Yes. Alright. Rex. I have no other Krogan armor, which is really annoying. Because his Krogan armor is not really keeping up super well. It's already on a Scimitar 3, which is going to be better. Yeah, you can have an Avenger 3. Karis. Oh, actually. Rex doesn't need the Avenger 3. Here, have the, yeah, Lancer 3. Actually, the Avenger 2 is just better. Garrus, you need the Avenger 3. Yes. Snipers. Do I have? Oh, I do have some Turian. Legion 2, thermal armor. None of these are better. Awesome. Great. Okay. Kaiden, what have you got? What's your armor look like? Gladiator 1. Oof. No wonder you get absolutely beaten to a pulp in combat. Man, my armor situation is not great. Yeah, here, get the shield modulator so you can actually take a hit. Yeah, okay, blue area tool. Alright, you are only on pistols. So yeah, Stinger 2 seems fine. Ashley, what are you wearing? Assassin 3? Of course it keeps giving me heavy armor. Like the least useful stuff it can give me. Let's see, you're using ARs, so... No, that's all fine. Alright, so now I need to go to my equipment and anything Anything tier 2 and below is getting scrapped. Alright. And the other stuff I'm gonna sell. Mods, what do we got? Actually, toxic seal. Yeah, I'm getting rid of toxic seals. That's just junk. Okay. Weapon mods. And ammo mods. Alright. Now let's sell stuff and see if I can get a,
Looking for supplies?
get anything good.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, sell. Don't want to sell those. Yeah, definitely sell... yeah, the hammer snipers are terrible. Phoenix armor's terrible. Hurricane shotguns are awful. Do I have Avenger 4 snipers? I do. So I will get rid of these. Oh yeah, the Banshee assault rifles are not good. This armor sucks, this armor sucks, that one's terrible. Wait, I don't need 2 cryo explosive. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see, motorized joints, basic rounds. Wow, so many radioactive rounds. What do these even do? Oh, cooldown reduction? Yeah, no, go away. I don't want any of these. Radioactive rounds are terrible. Shock absorbers are junk. Oh yeah, Gemini Amp is junk. Sell all junk. That only put me at 108,000. Need so much money. I mean, I could probably just sell.
Looking for supplies?
I could probably just sell everything, really.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Except for, like... I could probably sell up to tier 4, and I'd probably be fine. Yeah, because I went through all the guns, so I may as well just get rid of all of these. I'm just gonna be getting better anyway. Only weapons worth buying? Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much it for me. Yeah, the only thing I really try and keep my hands on are mods, because there are some mods that are just better that don't get replacements at higher level. But, like the armor piercing and anti-personnel rounds, like the top end ones aren't actually like the tier 9 and 10s. Like they only go up to, what is it, like 7 or something? And then they don't have a direct replacement beyond that. Which is weird. Oh yeah, I don't need the combat sensor 3 because it's not going to be relevant anymore because these become irrelevant as you level up. Which is silly. Oh, motorized joints is terrible. What does Stimpack even do? Cooldown reduction? That's it? Sell all junk. Put me at 124. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I meant to check my grenades. Okay, I'm on Incendiary 3, so I don't need that. I don't need this, and I don't need High Explosive 2. I'll keep... Do I need the cryo? I don't need the cryo. I can sell that. Mods. What do we got? I could probably sell the tier 3s and under, because I'm on tier 4s dropping now, so... Still probably not going to be enough money, though. Heat sinks are the only thing? Oh, I do have a combat scanner 4, that's good. Okay. Yeah, heat sinks. I don't need the heat sink 3s. Armor mods. It's hardened weave. Oh, yeah, hardened weave isn't that useful. I think that's about as thinned out as I can go for now.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell all junk. Ugh, so close. I do have some quest turn-ins, though. I'm pretty sure, on the Citadel. Because I do need to go back to the Citadel and do a quick loop, because I need to talk to, let's see. Or have I not found these? I guess I haven't. Oh, I do need to advance Citadel the fan. Oh, and I need to talk to Kahoku. That's right. Oh, she's at Horsehead now. One of the privateers. Strenna system. Oh, right, I need to talk to Nisana. That's right. Core charge status. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I don't think Adams has anything else to talk about.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Nope.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm so close to having enough money.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling better.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive.
Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Vale. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now, I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
All right.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel.
Right, this is Garrus's side quest.
Nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Haha, let us dig deeper.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Alright, let's see. Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Yes.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Really?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright. I think I have a conversation with Ash, but I don't think it really matters.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last
Not sure I
mission?
buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family,
I think
right?
she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think
Yeah,
she lied.
she's... Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander.
Wow, Ash, you suck.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important.
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Ah, yes.
Did your father serve with
Bunch of stuff.
Took any crap posting he could get that. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You
You must know what military wives are like. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What's wrong with studying the sword?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Of course he did.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise.
You just said it was too far away. Well,
my last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him.
Ew.
The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Tennyson, right?
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Yeah, it's good.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Because, hello, have you people looked? I should get back to my duties, didn't we?
Do you have a few minutes?
Ah, wrong
I wouldn't
button.
mind talking
There we
more,
go.
ma'am.
End away. Ah, codex entries. Yes, definitely from the descriptions of her family, I'd say they all have issues. Like, yes, so romantic. My boyfriend tried to assault me. Really, really lovable character. Like, ew. No. Let's see. Back to the Citadel to talk to 2 people. Oh, actually 3 people, technically.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard,
Side quest.
This is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Oh, is this the moon mission?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and
Ah, the
technology
moon
in
mission.
live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable
ED0.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright, Citadel first. We got 3 people to talk to. Also, I should check the merchants. I don't think they're gonna sell any of the grenade or med upgrades. I think those are on, at least for now. I think the next ones I need to buy are on, Pharos and Novaria. But I might be wrong. Oh, yeah, I need to level up Liara. So I'll take Liara with me. And... Sure. Trying to remember who I took on the last mission.
Equalizing
So I need
interior
to level
pressure
everyone else.
with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Squad. Okay. Sorry, scientist. Maxed out. Barrier? Warp, yes. Get warp up to singularity, because singularity is awesome. Okay. Oh, we need to up barrier, definitely. Go ahead and get stasis, just to have it on hand. Get lift. We can almost get them all up to their advanced form. Which is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll put it in throw. I suppose I could take the one out of stasis. I'm really... stasis is fine, but I'll worry about it later. Oh yeah, Tully has a bunch of points. Let's see. Advanced of that. Oh, basic armor. Yep, because you are squishy. Oh yeah. Let's get up to hacking. Yeah, we can get the first tier of hacking. Cool. Alright. Oh, right. Mikhailovich is here. Crud. Do I have enough charm? Oh, I hope I have enough charm. Otherwise, I have to leave immediately and go do the moon mission to level up. Though I don't know if I can get enough Paragon to up my charm. So annoying. I really want to be able to do this till at like the best setting, but I don't know if I actually can. Well, let's find out. Let's find out if too short of max charm is enough for the Mikhailovich Persuade.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
She's not over-designed.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
It's like the kind
Commander,
of man who's wandering around in this area, still using the term boondoggle. It's like,
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
They're allies.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Sweet. I do have enough persuade.
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if
Awesome.
you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Oh, level up. Alright. Squad. Okay, so that is enough charm for that. Good. Because that quest is a pain. Alright. There we go. We have Unity. Suppose I should take damping just to have damping. Yeah. Antibiotics and tech within a certain radius. Yeah, we need a max infiltrator. That's gonna turn into something else, I think. And then it'll be way better. Let's see. Fitness? Do I want fitness? Actually, I want to do tack armor first, before fitness. Because if they get through my shields, I'm in a much worse state. 2 points. Sure. Get stasis. And stasis. Tally. Get master sabotage out of the way. Alright.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Oh, right. The first interview.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Not really. She's a little messed up. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Alright. Right. I've got... We'll talk to Kalisa.
Kalisa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Alright. Go to the shop here, then we'll go up to the dock and do that quest.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright. Where is it? It's the Ariake Technologies. I need to look up the licenses. Because there's one specific license that I want to buy. That I want to make sure I buy. There's like one or two specific ones. That are the only good ones. That are the only good ones to buy. Because there's the one that gives the merchant the chance to have the Colossus armor. And there's one for amps and one for, I think, Turian, Krogan, and Quarian gear. Or like a couple for those. That actually give you a shot at getting the really good alien armor. Double checking if I have any codex stuff. Probably don't. Alright, now we've got all those. Okay, back up to the dock. Oh, actually, let's quick save out here. Then go up.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet.
I've definitely heard that one already. So let's go up here. Alright.
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Strange. Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindoir?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes to leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they'd go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good! Don't want to be handled again!
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see
So,
her.
a little bit of a reminder here. Stockholm Syndrome is not a thing.
And this is real, but it can't
Not
be.
actually a
Wires,
thing.
the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. A stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while, I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Do. Alright.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just... when I see her curled into a ball and shivering... She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
And away we go.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly...
Alright, so now I need to talk to...
In a further development,
right, I still got to talk to Kahoku and Asana.
The Council has reportedly revoked
check
the
the
Spectre
merchants.
status of one of its operatives.
Yep. No, I already got that one. Alright. Check the merchant over here. Oh, yeah, I might have the gambling quest as well. That might pop up if I go into the bar.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Right, I forgot she has the medical exoskeleton already. Alright. Nothing I actually want right now, though. I don't think I need that, but we'll use it because we're here. Just in case. Alright. But yeah, I'm thinking my Metagel and grenade upgrades are probably on Pharos and Novaria. If I had to guess. Because I think I've gotten all the Citadel ones. Or at least all the ones before. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here's this quest. Well, let's talk to Shells.
Yeah, what is it?
What happened?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
But you were cheating, were you not?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
So why do it?
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set... Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Alright.
That's not what I heard.
Alright, Rita.
What did you hear exactly? Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Can I dance? Where's the dance? Dance? No? Aw. Disappointing. Ah, Jenna.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Uh-huh. Get closest to 20 without going over. Ah, net 0 credits. Awesome. Great, great device.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
On the house. No, I'll just keep my money. Well, actually, does it charge me if I do high stakes? It does. So annoying. Sweet. Yay, I got some credits. 200, ooh, so much. Do.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Gave it away.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
You could put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
See, that's the wrong way to gamble. The correct way to gamble is either don't or win like near immediately and then stop. Alright, I need to go the other way actually. Give it all away. Yeah. Sure. Alright. Ah. During. Ah, here we go.
Shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Grenade upgrade 3. Alright, cool. Good old Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Hey, Conrad.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my best.
Right, Conrad.
Dang
we
it.
talked a while back.
It hit the wrong button.
You remember me? Wow. Guys must try to talk to a lady like you all the time, but you remember me. That really means something. Hey, could I get your picture?
Sure.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Sure she will. So I'm gonna reload that. Auto grabbed the wrong one. Blasted game. Alright, there we go.
There are rumors on the extranet.
Right,
Dang
Conrad.
it. It's got this.
Just hold up your gun.
It's got this thing about hitting the wrong button.
Perfect.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks again.
A few of my people have...
Really annoying. Okay. Even if I move my mouse up, sometimes it flicks it back anyway to the middle option.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
There we go. That's the option
The
I
vids
wanted.
are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but...
Are you kidding? Just hold up your gun.
Alright, there we go.
Perfect.
That's the option I meant to click on. The first
Thanks again,
two
Commander.
times.
I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife...
Sure she will. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Check Moorland's famous shop. Get some many good supplies.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Alright. Oh, the ERC, the Alana's risk control. Yeah, the ERCS license, which doesn't really help me. Oh, wow, Krogan Warlord 5 armor? Really? Huh. I mean, I know that's better than what Rex is wearing, but I really don't know if I want to buy it yet. Let's check the
Hello
alien
there.
gear.
Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Non-human armors. Ursa 5, Explorer 5, Onyx 5, Survivor 5 Turian, Onyx 5 Turian. Man. Like... Okay. Want to travel? Yeah, I just want to transit. To Presidium. To Financial District? I know I need to go to the Citadel Tower, but I also need to go to the embassies. Go to Financial to check the Hanar Merchant. Alright. Because I don't remember if he has either the grenade or metagel upgrades on him.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Standard items. Firestorm shotguns. Devlon license, Certa Foundation. Yeah, I need to look up the licenses. Definitely.
Commander,
show me your items.
On human stuff? Predator 5 Krogan armor. Which is pretty stinking good. Silverback Turian. Oh, right, that stuff. Yeah, that's also pretty good. Phoenix 3 Quarian is the only thing they have for Quarian. It's terrible. It's actually just worse than for Survivor stuff.
Commander.
Show me your items.
What is this? I'll just... Oh, Phoenix gear, right. If... None of that's good. Alright.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Upgrades. What do you got? Rail extension 6. Fusion explosive. Terrible. Polonium rounds 5. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. Okay, so we need to go to the embassies. We gotta talk to Nasana. Alright. And then I gotta go up the tower, because I gotta talk to Koku. And that should be it for this Citadel trip. I'd forgotten how many other side quests crop up, like your first time back after the first plot mission you do. Alright.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
Ran into your sister.
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. Didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
I know the truth.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana. And I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I've got a better deal.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Sounds like you're gonna have to get your hands on the grenade launcher. in order to do that. What the? What the? You okay, Liara? Boing. This is a great bug. I love it. So good. Alright. Let's go talk to Kohoku. It's probably gonna fix it on load in, but Citadel Tower. Oh right, we got Emily Wong to talk to as well. Alright.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander.
Oh right,
I've
this
got a
is this
proposition
side
for you.
quest.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
Yeah.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Alright. To Kohoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with... Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
It wasn't their fault.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Alright. Time to go plant a bug. Words locations. CSEC. Plant a bug. Next to the bug. Presidium. Citadel Tower. Alright. Emily Wong.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alright. I don't think there's anything up here. Nope. Okay. Alright. Gotta get back to the ship. Oh, right, Gareth. I hadn't done his quest yet. Yeah. I'll have to do his quest and come back. On our next trip to the Citadel. Alright.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look
that was
at the
quick.
dangerous world of space traffic control.
Alright. Alright, CSEC.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Alright.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are
same
pulling
news
their
story.
support for future projects. Proponents of expanded...
Alright. To the ship. That wraps up talking with everyone and our second trip to the Citadel.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
At least that trip is quick. The first trip to the Citadel is definitely, like, the longest in the game. Outside of, like, maybe the end sequence. But... no, yeah, definitely the longest, because even the end sequence isn't that long. Alright. I'm gonna save there. Call it for the night. Because that's a good place to call it, I think. Because next time we will be hitting the moon. And getting our, you know, extra class thing. So yeah. So yeah, that shall be it for tonight. Next stream will hopefully be tomorrow, so look forward to that. But yeah, once again, thanks all for watching, and have a good night, everybody.